All right, Mangalam, thanks so much for joining and giving us all those expectations. But moving on, MaxIndia as well as the stock that'll be in focus today as the company had announced spin-off plans in January 2015. Now, a board meeting will take place today to pass those restructuring plans. Parinder Bansal is here with all those details. Parinder?
The management of MaxIndia is meeting to, for further discussion on that demerger, what they announced in January. Remember, the demerger will split the listed entity into three parts. The first part, what we have done is we have tried to do a sum of the part calculation in order to determine what is the value of those individual pieces. The first part, which is the largest one, is the Max Financial Services, which will be the first listed company in India if you're watching out for the life insurance business. When analysts estimate that the value of that business could be anywhere between 14,000 crore to 16,000 crore, take that 72% stake in the company. So the value of that business or of that part will be 11,000 crore. The second part, which is the MaxIndia Health Insurance, they have three companies under it. The first company, of course, is health insurance business, which is valued around 830 crores, 74% stake in the company for MaxIndia. Value of that comes around 615 crores. The second is the hospital business, which is the one which every investor is watching out for. Remember, South African firm increased its stake to 46%, valuing the company, if you value that 46% stake of MaxIndia in this, that will come to around 1,750 crores. Antara, the third part, we haven't taken any value because it's a small business for that entity. And the last part is the Max Specialty Films. That's the smallest chunk of the entity, and the value on the conservative side for this entity comes around 250 crores. So to sum up each and everything, the chart will come on your screen. If you see that the first part, the Max Financial Services, 11,000 crore, Max Healthcare around 2,300 crores, Max Specialty Films around 250 crores. Added up, the total value of the business on the sum of the part calculation comes around 13,500 crore. The market cap of MaxIndia is nearly 12,500 crore. So there's clearly an upside of nearly 5 to 6%, given of course the market conditions and all. But watch out for this stock. That will be important on everyone's radar.
Yes, Parinder, thanks so much for giving us a heads up on that. On that note, it's time for a short break. But coming up on the other side, the rupee weakens to its lowest level in Governor Rajan's tenure. We'll tell you how today's trade is likely to pan out after the short break.